What is going on, guys? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I am headed to the Protective Film Solutions car meet, which promises to have some pretty sick cars. And so nicely, Christine is decided to drive so that I can edit the video that you guys saw yesterday. So thank you so much. Off we go. Looks like we got about an hour-and-a-half drive. Yeah, we're going 3 miles an hour. I'm sorry.
I don't even get to go fast.
Fun fact, I learned how to drive in a 2006 Toyota Sienna. Nice license plate, 458 whip. Nice 458 convertible. Cool classic Porsche 912. I love the color on this thing. Nice looking old school Mustang. Back in the driver's seat, almost at Protective Film Solutions now. It's probably been almost 2 years since I've last been there. Love those guys, and I'm excited to see what their car show has in store. And we're off. Struggle for traction over those bumps. Massive Vans factory. That's a pretty cool looking building. Well, I've never done anything like this before. I don't know how I read August 13th and thought it meant July 23rd. No. I literally just drove, well, you literally just drove 2 hours to go to an event that's 3 weeks from now. All right, well, see you, Ryan from Protective Film Solutions 3 weeks from now, and then we'll cut to those clips. Killing me. Well, guys, we are back, and it is finally the correct day for the meet. Got a nice little grouping of GTRs. Let's see what the PFS meet has in store. Look at this, 2 Koenigsegg's coming through. Well, that was a pretty insane way to start the show. Blacked out Hummer EV. Crazy grouping of cars pulling up. Nice Urus. Nice Rolls. Another pretty Lambo. Man, Lambos for days coming through. Look at this, Turbo S, beautiful Senna. GT3, Pista. Jesus, it just keeps coming. This is actually ridiculous. Look at this, old Bugatti. That thing is sick. How's it going, dude? This is actual chaos right now. The intersection is just flooded with supercars in every direction. Another look at the Senna from the rear. Absolutely insane. Whew. So the show has barely even started, and there's already a ridiculous amount of hypercars. Gorgeous McLaren P1. Look how beautiful. Ferrari F40 next to an F50. Naturally aspirated versus non-naturally aspirated. What would you guys pick? I think the F50 sounds much better, but the F40 just looks absolutely nuts. How sick is the color combo on this Porsche 918 Spider? That tan interior is so sexy. Man, I love this car. Seeing these never gets old. And then we've got a gorgeous Ford GT up here. Look at that, the new generation Ford GT next to the old generation GT. Pretty cool. These 2 eggs are absolutely insane. That is a crazy orange color on this Senna. Beautiful GT Black Series. I love the orange color. And then check this out, a couple of SVJs. This is honestly hilarious. Instead of an SVJ 63, because Lambo was founded in 1963, this is the SVJ 73. And that wrap is actually really cool. And we've got GG Papasava's 1016 Industries crazy 720S that you guys have seen many times with that split rear wing. Absolutely stunning color on this SV. Check out those HRE wheels. Those are badass. And then a massive grouping of SVs all next to each other. Look at the color on that. you guys know, I love purple cars, and I have seen this RS6 so many times, and it is one of the coolest spec, if not the coolest spec, RS6 out there on the road. Those white HREs on the dark purple look so sick. And there's just casually 4 more hypercars in front of me, and stick around because inside apparently there are some crazy cars actually in the building. Beautiful gray Koenigsegg Regera, amazing Pagani Huayra BC, another Koenigsegg, and then check this out. Not every day you get to see a full carbon Apollo IE. This exhaust apparently costs more than a BMW M4 just for the exhaust because of the material it's made out of. But this has to be one of the most intensely styled hypercars ever. And of course sounds absolutely insane with that naturally aspirated Enzo powered V12. How insane is this? There's only 40 Bugatti Divos in the world. This thing's over $6 million, and it's just sitting here in an amazing group of other Bugattis. The spec on this is honestly absolutely insane. Look at the little diamond patterns in the carbon fiber, those vents. Honestly, I think the Divo is my favorite looking Bugatti Chiron variant. It just is so absolutely crazy. I wonder what it feels like when you get a Chiron and then you get upstaged by another Chiron. But in this case, I believe this guy also owns that one. Look at the exhaust, totally different rear end from the Chiron. Never actually really noticed how that exhaust looks. Crazy taillights, which light up in these really cool little beams. I love that rear wing. Another variant of the Chiron, the Bugatti Pure Sport. Much more aggressive front bumper, really cool little slits in the fenders. It's also got a more aggressive rear wing and different rear end from the standard Chiron. That is absolutely insane. Let's take a look at the interior. I really like the Alcantara and blue. That is so classy. And then check it out, the original hypercar, the Bugatti Veyron, sitting next to an updated Veyron. As you can see, the headlights look a lot nicer on this one versus the old one. I think it's a relatively common mod for people to actually take the old gen car and put the new headlights in it, but still always epic to see a Veyron. Crazy interior colors. As if you thought it couldn't get any crazier, this is the American hypercar sections, and there are more Ford GTs than I have ever seen next to each other in one place. Check out all of the different specs. Beautiful heritage livery. This blue is absolutely killer. All black. I believe this is a carbon edition. We got that carbon fiber stripe. Ford GT. We will come back to this in a second. Another epic Ford GT, yet another one. I mean, this is actually absurd. It's Ford GT heaven. The idle on this thing is insane. It sounds like a cammed muscle car. Taking a closer look at the Venom F5 and the interior. How sick is that steering wheel? I didn't notice, looks like it has Apple CarPlay. Really cool infotainment screen. That tack and speedo is crazy, and these seats are absolutely insane. Something I was thinking about, the Venom GT makes 1,814 horsepower, but because they're such die-hard Americans, I'm surprised they didn't make it 1,776 horsepower for the inception of the United States. Regardless, I'm excited to see if this car can actually hit 300 miles an hour. I've got faith. Lamborghini Sion, how crazy is this? That is absolutely insane. That matte green, my God. I gotta say, in pictures, I'm not the biggest fan of this car, but in person, my Lord. Look at that, beautiful Imola red E39 M5 pulling up. Really cool carbon exhaust tips with a tan interior too. Woo. Nice car, man. How wild is this? 4 Carrera GTs next to each other inside. Wow. I'm loving that red. Not too many red Carrera GTs. That thing looks absolutely insane. Really pretty white 918 Spider next to a GT2 RS. Man, this red Carrera GT is absolutely breathtaking. Most of them are silver or yellow, so seeing one in red, oh my gosh. The manual shifter with the wooden knob, that is so epic. I think this is the first customer 812 Competizione that I've seen yet. I saw it at Pebble Beach last year when they unveiled it, but not in the flesh. The more special edition racetrack version of the 812 Superfast, as if the 812 with its 789 horsepower naturally aspirated V12 wasn't fast enough. They've stripped out weight, and the body lines on this thing are absolutely insane. Look at all of the little canards here for extra downforce. This thing is epic. Wow, check out the body kit on that Ferrari. Bunch of 812s. Gorgeous SV. Whew. That is loud. Look at that, second McLaren Sabre spotting in 2 days. I can't say I love this color combo quite as much as the white and red, but man, that is, I just realized it's exposed green carbon fiber. That is insane. Well guys, there you have it. The PFS meet was absolutely insane, and it's getting me so excited for Monterey Car Week in just a couple of days. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.